Hello there, and welcome to my dining room. If you watched my house tour that I gave a few years ago, don't if you haven't. This hasn't really changed much since then. This room could be a little bit more exciting and I could like it a little bit more. And it has a few issues that I would like to address. One of the main things that we will be addressing is this area right here, which houses all the dog stuff. It also has general storage down here, like spare water bottles and stuff like that, and most of the stuff really doesn't need to live in here. Clutter that lives up here, the dog food and all of the medicine definitely could be stored away and look a lot nicer. And this is the solution I have to the storage problem that I have. So you might think, Kelly, that doesn't match. Well, I'm gonna make it match, and I'm gonna commit raw natural wood sin by painting this. I don't think it's like necessarily an antique or valuable. It is a little sad because it does look like the wood is nice, but this is what I could find that will fit that space. I've tried my best to find like something newer, used, but everything's just really expensive, and I got this at Habitat for Humanity for $79. We will make it fit the space. My heart is set on making it look like this, so we'll see how close I can get. But yeah, let's get started. I've removed all the trim pieces I can. This one, it's like there's not trim to remove to make it flat, so I will use this wood filler to fill in these little groups here. That's fine. Those had to come off anyways. I forgot to record it as actually removing that piece, but there were actually grooves built into the sides of it that shelf fit into. More in there than I thought. So we had to push it outward, and we did that by taking the back off, which I also didn't film. Then I used this belt sander for hours and hours to sand off a lot of this trim and to smooth out all the edges. This took me, I think, days, but so long to smooth out all this stuff. In hindsight, I would have bought a planer or maybe a chisel or something that would have made my life a lot easier, but I was skimping out on tools, so lots and lots of sanding. Then came time for the orbital sander, which I used to smooth everything out to prep for painting. I really wish I would have tested that green paint for lead, but hindsight's 2020. So to remove the upper trim part from the top part of this hutch, I had to unscrew the top part and then remove the nails from the back board so we could get that off, so I could cut that off, so rather than spending a ton of time sanding it down. Ooh. to do some wood filling. So I need to fill in the insides of these shelves and these inner holes. Taking that top piece over to Luis's parents' house so his dad could cut it, and I did not film it. Handles were the closest ones to, I'll insert the picture right here, to what the doors look like, and obviously they're not quite perfect match. So I'm going to use this wood stuff to go ahead and try to build it up to make it look more like this. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna first start by sanding the metal a little bit to hopefully help it stick a little bit. We'll see how this goes. Finally, priming time. Kills 123 primer, which I'll probably have to buy more because I only have like half of this little quart, but we'll make it work. Also, yeah, I have a cat now. Let's see her. She was my mom's cat. I, again, don't know how well this is gonna go with her wanting to grow up on the cabinet, but we'll see. Goodbye, wood. So it's been many weeks. I went ahead and did 3 coats of primer on all of the pieces, and now I can start painting. I got this Behr cabinet and trim enamel paint. Let's see, it's like kind of a similar white to the primer, and hopefully I have enough because obviously it's been used before. But I won't need all that much, I think, because a lot of it will be another color. Start on the white, and it'll probably take several coats of that. And yeah, good to that. First coat of paint is done on the parts that are gonna be white, and after painting it, there's just some spots that are a little bit not smooth enough, I realize, so I'm gonna go ahead and use some of this joint compound, which I know isn't ideal, but just try to smooth it out, and I should use something like this all along, so do that real quick. These handles, I could not find them in white, so I did have to get them in black. Go ahead and paint them. So I'm gonna start by sanding them. I have this 216 grit paper, and then we can spray it with some of this. I only have primer. We'll see if I buy some real white spray paint. And then to paint them, I'm just gonna use the screws that they came with and punch it through cardboard here. Another day, well, another week. The white coat is finally done on all of the pieces that are getting painted white, and now I can paint it this yellow, and I hope to God there's enough paint in here. I really don't know because I've used this for another project, but yeah, we can get started on that. First, I do need to tape off the edges that are going to remain white, and then we can get started, which I may need to go out and buy more freaking tape. So many more days later, and painting is finally done. So I still need to obviously take off the tape And then I have this polyacrylic. I already started applying it to some pieces. That's the last step, is sealing and then assembling, and it'll be all done. So let's take out the tape. We are almost done, but I made a big mistake. So this little notch right here, it's actually supposed to go down here. Got to take this out and drill a hole and put it down here, which we gotta go get a drill bit to do that. But let me go ahead and use this little X-Acto blade and get that out. There you have it. The cabinet is now complete. So that completes phase one of this dining room makeover. Next is going to be the chairs. So stay tuned for that. Obviously this isn't perfect, but I'm fairly happy with it. It definitely matches the Space Age aesthetic that I'm going for. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.